Tadasana Mountain Pose. Stand with feet grounded. Base of your big toes touching. Heels slightly apart. Now lift or spread toes and balls of the feet. So lift them up and lay them down softly onto the mat. Balance your weight evenly through the feet. Press down through all four corners of the feet while firming the thigh muscles and slightly bending your knees. Turn your upper thighs inward. Draw your tailbone downward. Unclench your glutes. Lift pubic bone slightly toward the navel. Now pretend there's a block between your legs and do not hyperextend your knees. Elongate spine. Draw shoulder blades down your back. Open through front body and widen your collarbone. Balance the crown of your head over your pelvis, your chin parallel to floor. You can lightly or softly close your eyes or soften your gaze and steady your breath. Benefits of this posture is that it improves your posture, strengthens thighs, knees, and ankles, firms abdomen and glutes, relieves sciatica, reduces flat feet, and also improves balance and concentration. Welcome to Crescent Moon Ardha Chandrasana. Standing straight, feet hip width apart, arms at your side. Inhale, raise your hands overhead. Press palms together. Exhale, slowly bend to the right. Inhale, lift torso up and away from hips. Lengthen your arms. Keep your abdominals engaged. Keep hips and shoulders on one plane by pressing the left hip slightly forward. Left shoulder slightly back. Lift rib cage and inhale. As you exhale, return to center. Exhale to the left side. And repeat. Welcome to Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Standing in mountain pose, Tadasana, with an exhale, step or lightly jump your left foot back 3 to 4 feet apart. Front right toes pointing forward. Left foot turn out a few inches or 45 to 60 degrees. Placing your hands on your hips. Gently draw your hips to face forward. Do not torque your back knee. Raise arms perpendicular to floor and parallel to each other. Actively reach fingers, hands to ceiling if this is in your scope of practice. Firm the scapula against the back. Now draw them down toward the coccyx. Lift the rib cage away from pelvis while grounding the back foot down to the mat. Breathe to release. And now I will let you practice your own scene, your own, what's that thing called? Your own practice. Do what you want. A rooted back bend focuses on opening Anahata, heart, and Manipura. Feel the prana move into Muladhara. Take 2. Feel the prana move into Muladhara root to Salavasana. Okay, forget that part. Okay, go back to where you were.
Into Tadasana, or no?
Warrior 1.
Okay.
Allow prana to wash up through Manipura and Anahata as you begin to achieve new depth in this pose. The pectoralis, major and minor, open as the chest lifts. Both quadriceps are engaged, strong to keep torso steady and lifted. Glutes are squeezing as you work into this deep squat. And this pose will strengthen thighs, quads, legs, shoulders, and back. Breathe to release.
So I'm going to start you off in Tadasana, mountain pose. And just have your feet grounded, pushing into the mat, feeling nice and strong. Your hands at the side of you, your gaze up in front. Just imagine you're a majestic mountain. And we're going to take our hands to our hips. And we're going to do a full forward bend down to the mat. And you can release your hands from the hips to the mat. Sway side to side if you like. Get you to put your hands down on the mat, extend your feet out behind you into plank. Align the shoulders slightly ahead of the wrist. Come onto the balls of your feet, pressing soles of the feet as a wall is behind you. Push back through the heels to engage your quadriceps. And bring lower body to life. Reach for your sternum forward, creating a slight line of energy from the crown of your head through your feet. And then exhale and bend your elbows and lower down to the mat. Having your feet and your thighs on the ground, pushing up through the core into baby cobra or cobra, lifting your chest, having the gaze out in front of you. And then come back down, rest on the mat. Push yourself up into table pose. With your wrists stacked under the elbows stacked under your shoulders, and your knees under your hips. In table, spread your fingers wide and tuck your toes under. Exhale, press the hips upwards, keeping the knees bent and elongating the spine. Lift the sits bones upwards while drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Engage the abdominals and keeping the arms firm. Press the top thighs back while lengthening the heels. And if you like, you can pedal out your heels, your feet. And press the base of the index fingers down, spreading weight out through the hands. Or maintain a natural arch in the hands. Lift from the hands up the inner arms and firm the shoulder blades against the back. And then lowering all as one into table pose. And then coming down into child's pose.
I know, yeah. I've already started to kind of get it. See ya.
Okay, I'm done.
Recording. And take one.
So I'm going to start you off in Tadasana, mountain pose, at the top of the mount. Not mountain. And just
Should I
have
start
your
over?
feet- Push with your feet, push down onto the ground, using your core. She's wrong.
Stand with feet grounded. Base of your big toes touching. Base of your big toes touching.
Touching. What are you talking about?
Base of your big toes touching.
Oh, sorry.
Take two. Let's start this over. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I've
Okay.
never done mountain pose like this.
Take one or take two. Tadasana mountain pose. Stand with feet